Good morning, everyone. I am jumping on here after days and days of contemplation on doing this video, and I finally just decided to, what the heck, and do it. So I'm Lauren Kidd. I'm a business coach and content creation strategist for the Busy Mompreneur. I teach moms how to start, run, and grow online six-figure businesses, selling what they know while being present in their kids' lives. So this is a super informal video. I didn't get all put together. I actually have toothpaste on my shirt. This is mom life. My kid will be up in probably 15, 20 minutes. So if you jump on while we're doing this, say hi. If you catch the replay, hashtag replay. But I wanted to jump on because the last 2.5, 3 weeks have just been absolutely crazy. I know that you have seen me talk about it, heard me talk about it. If you're in hashtag Mommy's on a Mission with me, you have seen some of the other moms panicking about it over the GDPR compliance things that have come up. So this is pretty much like the culmination of what occurred, what happened, and out of everything that happened, I've got my favorite tech tips and I absolutely cannot stand them, tech tips that I want to share with you guys today. So take it as it is. If you love the opposite of what I love, that's totally fine. I'm going to give you my reasons why I don't like XYZ. I'm going to give you some of my absolute favorite things for the foundations of your business. So if you are just starting out, these are really good places to start. If you are thinking about up-leveling, these are some things to take into consideration. So if you are on live, say hi. Give me thumbs up, give me some hearts. If you catch the replay, again, hashtag replay. So we're gonna dive right in. So my biz bestie and I, since we met in 2014, we have had a business. Each of us have had businesses, and they have been, for the most part, very successful. And it's been great to have her in my life. And we attended a conference together, like I said, back in 2014, and we were both the weird freaks that showed up really early, and then we just ended up sitting and talking, and we were like, oh my gosh, we have to be besties. But at the live event that we were at, one of the platforms that was discussed was called Kajabi, and we both ended up buying it, and we tried it out for a year, but at that point, we weren't really our businesses really didn't need it at that point, but it was one of those things where we were in the moment, we were excited, this was something super cool, and you just had to have it, so we did it. And then we canceled after the first year because, like I said, our businesses weren't quite there yet. So we made it a goal that when our businesses took off and when our businesses were doing really well, which is where we're at now, we would then jump on the Kajabi train again. So with the whole GDPR compliance thing, we both had our own websites, we both had our own email providers, and we decided, okay, with GDPR looming above us, we're just gonna go ahead and put everything on one platform, and it's gonna be fabulous, and it's gonna be super easy, and we're just gonna take the jump, and we're gonna move to Kajabi. Wah, 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 wah. It was terrible. It was absolutely terrible. This big, exciting plan that we had for when our businesses took that big step, that next big step, I know I've had it on my goal board forever. I was like, okay, when I have time, when I want to do it, when I'm going to up level, I am going to go to Kajabi. I did. I went to Kajabi 2 weeks ago. And I'm just here to tell you, it is just an expensive website. That's it. That's all it offers on the basic level, which is $120 some a month. And all you get is a website, and you can put out 5 offers, 5 products. That's it. They limit you to 5 products. I'm just here to tell you, I've got a lot more than 5 products. A lot. My coaching packages are each their own individual products. I've got my 100 days of content worksheet. I've got my content academy for my busy mompreneur. I've got a 4-week starting out, grow your 6-figure business product, and so much more. So 5 products was really limiting me to, pick and choose. I'm not going to do that because I have so much to offer I'm not just going to limit it to 5 things. The next level up was like $500 a month. Is it possible? Sure. Do I want to do that? No. To me, that is not something that I want to invest my time in, because I'm a mompreneur, and while business might be really well, I'm also a penny pincher at heart, because again, I'm a mom. I would rather spend my money on my family and doing other things than throwing a massive amount of money into a platform that is very limited. The email marketing is just not there. You can send emails, and that's pretty much it. You can't tag, you can't to funnel them. If they say yes or no, they're not exactly GDPR compliant, because what I ended up doing rather than creating products is I created offers within Kajabi. And those offers you could then tie to a sequence. If you're not in the business world, this might seem kind of mumbo jumbo-y, but what you could do is then tie it into an email sequence. Fantastic. That's how I have things set up right now. However, when they bought the offer, and I sold a number of things when I was on the Kajabi platform. When they bought what I had to offer, if they didn't consent to email communication beyond this offer, which they have every right to deny according to the GDPR compliance things, if they did not check the box and agree, they didn't get put in the email sequence. Hello, that is totally not GDPR compliant at all. You have to give them the freebie. You have to give them what they paid for. You might not be able to talk to them afterwards, but you have to deliver on what they've requested. That's like the foundation of the GDPR rules. So, not compliant. Definitely not what we were thinking of. So, limited product support, no email support, like none. Very, very difficult. When people did purchase the offers that I had once I had moved to the Kajabi site, it was, I had to manually go in and send the emails to the people who had purchased the products. One, that was a huge waste of time for me as a business owner to actually go in and physically do the things that are automated in my business. It took away from other things that I was doing. But then I couldn't actually just go in and just send them an email because they had not consented to email. So I had to go to my private email account, and then I had to send it from that, which was just insane. Just insane. So for me, Kajabi, 2 thumbs down, way 2 thumbs down, which is terrible because, like I said, my biz bestie and I have been dying to move to Kajabi forever. So I'm hoping that they come out with some updates. I'm hoping that they jump on the bandwagon of everybody else around them. If you wanted to set up an email sequence, you could do it with another provider. But to me, spending $109 on one platform and then still having to spend another $30, $40, $50 a month on top of that, that just didn't seem practical to me, especially since my costs were already under $100 running my business. Guys, under $100, I run my business a month. It's pretty good. Very little overhead, lots of funds. So again, 2 thumbs down. Really, gross. Some of my must-haves though. So I left my provider and I moved everything to Kajabi. So I kind of went dark for 2 weeks. You can ask Nicole. I didn't even message her. You can ask Doug. It was a dark 2 weeks in our house. I was stressed out to the max. I was trying to make sure I had everything correct because, like I said, I have a lot of products. I have a lot of clients. I had a lot of people to move over, and I needed to make sure that I didn't forget anybody. One thing that I'm really super glad that I didn't do was cancel any of my other stuff. Nothing. I didn't cancel anything. I didn't delete anything. I didn't go in and delete my other site or my other buttons or anything. I didn't do any of that because for some reason, in the back of my mind, I felt like something wasn't 100%. So I wanted to leave everything as it was. So guys, if you're jumping on and you have any questions about any of this, leave me a comment. Let me know that you're here. If you're catching the replay and you have any questions on any of the things that I'm about to mention, let me know. If you have a question about a platform that you don't see listed, leave it in the comments. I've used a lot of different things. So these are just going to be some of my favorite things that I've used. So I feel certain that I have probably used what you have a question on. So if you have a question about something, leave it in the comments below. So my previous provider was WordPress, and I love WordPress. Absolutely love WordPress. I cannot say enough about WordPress. And my WordPress site is hosted on SiteGround, and their tech support is amazing. Like, I cannot even explain how amazing SiteGround's tech support is. All of my links are above the video. So if you have any questions about any of the things, you can go check them out. Some of them are affiliate links. Some of them are just, hey, here's a link to the platform. So check them out. A lot of my affiliate links will actually get you discounts on things. So there's something to consider. I do get a tiny portion of it, but it's not huge and it doesn't cost you any extra, but it will give you a discount if it's something that you're interested in. So I absolutely love WordPress. I love the flexibility of it. I love how you can customize it. I do have a plugin, a DV theme plugin on my WordPress site, which just lets me do everything. It's amazing. WordPress comes with a ton of layouts, but I really fell in love with the DV theme when I was following somebody else's blog one time, and I had to have it, and I bought it, and that was the end of the story. So I love that plugin, and I couldn't figure out how to use it. I couldn't figure out how to install it. So all I did is I sent the DV plugin package to the SiteGround technicians, and they were amazing, and they fixed it all. Guys, I am super not techie, like beyond help, not techie. I can build a website. I can put all kinds of content out there. I can sit down and write content for months. It's what I'm kind of known for. It's what I help my clients with. But when it comes to setting up emails or fixing the MX records or the name server records or the coding, not my thing, totally not my thing. So I am super thankful that I am on SiteGround, because they've just been amazing. They've absolutely been amazing. And when I transferred over to Kajabi, I really screwed up my original site on SiteGround, on WordPress through SiteGround. But when I went to move back, SiteGround was amazing. They were just like, hey, no worries, we'll get it fixed. And they did, and they got it fixed with less than 12 hours. It was fantastic. Great support. I cannot speak highly enough of it. Another great site. I don't use this one. I've never used this one, but my biz bestie raves about it. We go kind of head to toe on it. It's kind of funny. She is a Squarespace purist. This is where her website is, her blog is, all of her products are. She loves it. Her site is beautiful, just as beautiful. I like mine better, but to each their own. So for me, I pay about $3.95 a month for my SiteGround site. WordPress is just a plugin on my site, so I don't have an additional cost for that, and I paid a one-time $99 fee for my DB theme. It does all of its updates on its own for free. I never have to pay for that again. My layout is as is. So for $3.95 a month, that's it. That's absolutely it. And I can do whatever I want to it. I can create a membership site. I can host all of my products. I can put everything there. It's fantastic. Squarespace is a bit more expensive. They have a $16 a month program and a payment option, or a $26 a month payment option. I'm pretty sure Nicole uses the $26 a month payment option, but it allows her to do all kinds of different things. So there's something there. I will say that WordPress with the DV plugin takes a little bit more. It's still drag and drop per se, but it takes a little bit more time to create. But once it's there, everything flows seamlessly. You don't have to connect this to this to this to this to this to this, and go back and do this. You can save your pages and then just duplicate them. It's fantastic. So I can't speak on the Squarespace applications as I've never used it, but I know Nicole loves it and she just raves about it, and it's one of her absolute favorite things. So definitely 2 thumbs up, SiteGround with a WordPress plugin, or Squarespace if you're looking to build your website. Both very versatile, and you can have as many products as you want. So let's see, email marketing. I have used a lot of email marketing. I've used GetResponse, I've used MailChimp. Way 2 thumbs down on MailChimp. I'm not even going into MailChimp. There is another video somewhere down on my stream about MailChimp. It's okay, but when I started using it, I was in an MLM, and they do not support MLMs, and they will kick your butt out, and they will steal your list and take all of your information, and you will not get it back. So for me, that is a huge bleh. So for me, MailChimp is a no-go, but it's very affordable. It's got some features, you know, they're great, I guess, if that's what you're looking for. So, but for me, that is not my thing. GetResponse was really good, but they weren't as customizable as I would have liked. I actually use ConvertKit for my email provider, and I love ConvertKit. Just love ConvertKit. Their tech team, again, for me, I'm all about is the tech support there, because again, I am not technical. I am so not technical. It is terrible. But ConvertKit has a great tech support team. You can jump on, ask questions on a live chat. I don't physically want to have to call anybody. My thing with my domain holders, GoDaddy, is that they don't have a live chat. You have to physically call them. And I don't have all the patience in the world when you're asking me questions I don't understand. And I am not a tech person. So when you're asking me tech questions and then you're asking me the same question again and again and again, I tend to lose my patience, because I'm like, look, I don't understand. I just don't, you can say the same thing 10 times to me. I'm not going to get it. So either break it down or just fix it for me. So that's how that works. So I love a live chat because I can step away and not, you know, yell at the person on the other end of the phone. I know that sounds terrible, but I'm not a tech person. You can ask my brothers. They are both tech gurus, which is terrible. The Apple didn't fold this way. So I love ConvertKit's tech support. I love their forms, their landing pages, how easily you can tag people and then put them in a sequence depending on whether they say yes to further communications or no to further communications, how you can send specific emails to just certain sequences or tags or segments. Fantastic. I also love how easily I can hook up, say, my PayPal to my email sequences in ConvertKit. I do use a third party to kind of put them all together, Zapier. We'll get to that in a second. But all I have to do is go into their rules. I create a new rule and bam, it's done. So stinking easy. I can duplicate forms. I can duplicate sequences. I can send out mass amounts of emails super quickly. They're really pretty looking. They're really customizable. So that gets 2 thumbs up for me as well. I think it's just $29 a month. So again, really affordable. So I'm at like $34 right now for my entire operation. So just to give you kind of an idea of how expensive it is to run your own business, I'm at $34 a month right now. That's it. That's all I'm paying, $34 a month. I did have a one-time fee of $100, but that was over a year ago. That is well paid for. That is done. And it's not a necessity to have that DV plug theme. There are tons of really nice WordPress themes for you to use. If you use Squarespace, there are tons of little customizable things that you can do. So $34 is what I'm looking at so far. Like I said, with ConvertKit and my WordPress, I do use a third-party connector. So it's called Zapier. It is $25 a month. And again, this is something where I have PayPal, buttons. I have a platform called Gumroad where most of my products pages are hosted, and they take care of all my payment processing. They have a really inexpensive fees. So that's fantastic. And I think they're like $10 a month. So, but then I hook everything up to Zapier. And Zapier, I don't know if you're familiar with that, but it's kind of like if this, then, the IFTT. So that's probably what most of you are familiar with. Zapier is kind of the same principle, but for me, I think it's easier to use. You go in and you say, okay, I want to use PayPal as my successful sale. Once they make a successful sale, I want to send them to ConvertKit. And once they're in ConvertKit, I want them to go to this email sequence, and done. That's it. You can also set it up, and this is one of my favorite parts, is that when I get a one-on-one coaching client, when somebody goes to my website and they're like, okay, yeah, I want to pay for coaching, I want to pay for coaching. I'm like, yeah, awesome. So they can send a payment to PayPal. What happens is once they get that payment, and once the payment is completely processed, they go through the Zapier magic, and then they go to my sequence where they get my Calendly link, they get my questionnaire that they have to fill out so that I know how in depth we're going to go into the conversations, and then they get a link to sign up for the actual coaching. So that's fantastic. So with Zapier, ConvertKit, and my Squarespace, oh my Lord, my SiteGround site, I am at $59 a month. That's it. I do pay for Gumroad, another $10, so $69 a month, and that's it. That's all I pay for. I run a business for $69 a month. How crazy, how stinking crazy is that? I will say that I do use Coursecraft, which is another huge, huge, huge thing. But right now I just have a $0 a month payment. I don't have any add-ons available anymore with my Coursecraft. This is where I build my, what's it called? My at-home entrepreneur free resource library. I've got tons of ladies in there. I have my Mompreneurs Content Creation Academy on there. I've got 10 simple steps to guaranteed to sell your products on there. So I have a lot of stuff on there, and it's free. It's free. You can pay $29 a month, and you can do add-ons to it. You can do a $59 a month payment, and it allows you to have affiliates. It also allows you to collaborate with other people. It's a great platform. I am super not all about courses. I am not, I would rather have an email sequence than an actual course. I don't know what my limiting boundaries are with that, but I really just enjoy the flow of an email sequence, especially since most of my clients are moms. They don't really have time to actually go in and sit and listen to now we're at 21-minute video. So I like to put all of my stuff out there so that they can come back and get it in bite-sized things. So for me, I'm all about the email sequence and the one-on-one actual coaching itself. But I do love Coursecraft for the platform to use it as a platform for, somebody just commented and I can't see it. If you jump on Say Hi, I'm going to go real quick and try to look at the comments. Because I know somebody just messaged me and they were like, I made a comment. Yeah, I don't know. I can't see it. Anyway, so Coursecraft is a great platform. Like I said, my resource library is there. So I give it 2 thumbs up also. So ConvertKit, definitely thumbs up. SiteGround with WordPress plugins, absolute thumbs up. Kajabi, 2 big thumbs down. Wah, wah, wah. I would have done this video last week, but I was still really angry. I don't like to do or teach from anger. So I needed to just calm down. I know that if you guys are in the Badass Business Introvert, Nicole did a video very similar to this last week, or maybe like 3-4 days ago. I don't remember, but it was a great video. If you're not in her group, the Badass Business Introvert, you totally should join it. If you're not in #Mommy's on a Mission, totally show up there. Guys, I just showed you that I can run a business for $69 a month. That's it. I have really good sales. I have great clients. I love, 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 love helping people. So that's kind of my wrap up, my favorite things that I use and tech things. So I just wanted to kind of do like a review. If you guys like something else or you have questions about something else, definitely leave it in the comments below. If you have more questions about the things that we talked about, definitely let me know. We can do that. I did have something that I am running a quick special for you guys all the month of June. We just launched the Innovative Mastermind for the at-home entrepreneur. It is a monthly training video, monthly Q&As, Monday through Friday access to me. Basically, the price of my coaching is like a quarter of what it is. In this mastermind, you're going to get all kinds of training videos. You have unlimited access to ask questions about building a business and the foundation. This is going to be a $47 a month mastermind program. Right now I am launching it for a $27 locked-in founders rate. The longer that you're in the mastermind, the more content that you're going to get. You're going to get so much more than you're going to get in my free resource library. I am only going to add snippets here and there of that. So if you are looking to up-level your business, if you are looking to actually jump in and make an impact, it is right now, I'm going to post the link, it is just $27 a month, and you can get locked into that for eternity. You can cancel at any time before your next billing cycle. You also have the option to do a paid in full. With the pay in full, it is just $297 for the year. Again, billed every year at the exact same price. It doesn't matter if I raise the price, which I will. you are going to be locked into that. So that is something super exciting, something to take advantage of while there is still a discount. For those who pay in full, you are going to get a week of coaching with me, a week of coaching, $397 worth of coaching for free, just for paying in full for the mastermind for the year. You are also going to get access to my most popular 100 Days of Content worksheet. If you already have that, I have something super special for you. So there are your free goodies if you pay in full. Otherwise, if you have any questions, guys, let me know. I know there's a lot of stuff talked about today, and I'm not a tech guru, but these are my favorite tech things for running a business. I don't want it to seem like you have to spend a ton of money in order to run a business. That is just super silly. Because it's not. It doesn't take an arm and a leg to run a business. It doesn't take you signing over your third child to run a business online. You can do it for super inexpensive and run a really successful business. So if you have any questions, let me know. If you're interested in the Innovative Mastermind, click the link, check it out. There's a lot more details. Get locked in. Those prices go away on the 20th. So let me know. I will see you guys later. Bye.